Okay, yeah, so I'm slower than you. Yeah, just about every day on the social media trucking pages that I get on, there's a post about slow trucks in the left lane and slow trucks in general. Now, for the last 24 years or so, I've been exclusively LTL, and I have become, in that 24 years, one of those slower trucks, sometimes in the left lane. Mostly it's 65 miles an hour, as most of the companies that I've worked for were set at. And a couple years ago, they turned our Saya trucks up to 68. So that's a little better, it helps a lot, pretty much. But still, one of the slower trucks on the road. Now, right here is where you super truckers chime in and say, if you can't go the speed limit, stay out of that left lane. Shouldn't even be in there. Well, let me tell you something. I've got to let you in on something here. The phrase speed limit, the key word in that phrase being limit. That's the speed limit. I don't have to be able to go the speed limit in order to be in that left lane. I don't have to be, because I am faster than some of these other trucks and companies. OD, Swift, Yellow, you know who they are. I am a little bit faster than them, and I have the right to pass them when I can. Now, I'm not going to be one of those guys that's going to cut out in front of you, make you slam on your brakes or slow down real quick just so I can pass a guy going a little bit slower than me. No, I'm not going to do that. What I do, I try to pay attention, and if I need to pass somebody, I'm going to come up on him. I'm going to let my adaptive cruise keep me a safe following distance from him while I check out that left lane. And if there's somebody coming up, and I'm either going to make them have to slow down, or, you know, I'm reasonable. I'll wait, let that line of cars and trucks pass me, and when I get a good distance where I can get around that guy, I'll get out and go around him. Now, that doesn't guarantee that you're still not going to catch up with me and have to slow down a little bit. That's just driving in general. You're going to have to slow down for slower traffic sometimes, even out here on the highway, on the interstate. But I'm not going to cut you off, make you slam on your brakes, make you slow down, and wait forever. Now, the guy in the right lane. I think there's two different types of people that stay in that left lane. One guy doesn't have a clue, he's not paying attention, just riding in the left lane, doesn't see me coming up behind him, and just stays out there. I'm taking a long time to get around him, and he just stays there and stays there. And then finally, when I get up next to him, all of a sudden he notices I'm there, he backs off, lets me get around. The other guy is the guy that thinks it's funny to hang me out there in that left lane. Or you know who you are. Hanging out there in the left lane, thinks it's funny to drag race you for miles and miles and miles. Doesn't care about the guy that's behind me or the line of people behind me that want to get around. Well, if you're that guy that thinks it's funny, it's not funny. It's actually dangerous. Holding somebody out there in that left lane when they don't have to be is just as dangerous as following too close. It's just like tailgating. Too many things can happen. Let them get around. Now, what can help solve these problems is just paying attention. Keep your eyes on your mirrors, keep moving. Now, I've been guilty of kind of daydreaming in that right lane, have somebody come up behind me, come up beside me, want to pass, and I don't notice them as soon as I should, so I can back off. Because when I see them, pop the cruise off, slow down for 10 or 20 seconds, let them get around, flash them over, click the cruise back on, get back up to 68. That's what you should do. Keep an eye on what's going on. You see someone coming up, let them get around. It's not going to make you late to slow down for some people 30 seconds and let them get around. It's not. If it does, you should have left earlier. Anybody ever heard that before? So, those two type of people. The solution is pay attention, if you're slower like me, I've learned to pay more attention. If someone's coming up around me and it's going to take them a long time to get around, back off, let them come around. That's what you need to do. That's what we should be doing. Now, when you pass somebody, there's these other guys. You pass somebody, you get around them, and you cut right back over with about 1 or 2 car length distance of following distance that you've given that guy. That's no good either. You can't do that. Back in the day, we used to give the person enough following distance, flash them with the headlights, let them over. If it's at night, don't hit the brights. Turn them off, turn them on. That's the courteous thing to do. And if you're the guy passing, don't slide over as soon as you think you got enough room, because that's not safe. You got to be considerate enough to give the guy you passed a safe following distance to pass you. 1, it's safer. 2, like me, with this new technology in these trucks that nobody likes, you're going to come over, it's going to make my following distance warning go off, and I might get called in the office because you came over too fast and I didn't respond quick enough. So, pay attention, watch your mirrors, keep your mind on what's going on around you. Be courteous. Don't be that guy hanging you out there in that right in the left lane. Don't be that guy in the right lane doing that. That's not cool. It's not funny. You're not cool. You're just a super trucker steering wheel holder, right? So that's my rant on slow trucks, which I have one of, and passing people. Go down in the description, check out my links. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Like the video, and we'll see you later.